Tech is good, apps are good, and the vibe's even better. Welcome to Everything Blockchain. What if I told you could stack Sonic points and earn yield without doing anything crazy? If you're up for steady rewards and some smooth farming, this video is for you. But before we proceed any further, let's talk about Sonic. Sonic is more like a phantom upgrade built by Sonic Labs. It's backed by $120 million and helped by Andre Cronje's no-nonsense DeFi vision. It's fast, like really fast. 10,000 plus real TPS, 300 millisecond finality, and sub-cent fees. No VC lock-ins, no rollbacks, no backdoors, or so they say. Season 1 has finished and Season 2 has started. This time they're doing things a little different. There are no passive points, it's all about activity. You earn points by actively deploying whitelisted assets that I will be showing you across the Sonic ecosystem, which basically means LPing, lending, and other actions that we will be discussing. So what we have is max rewards for active liquidity, 12x points for Sonic and its LSTs, 10x points for ecosystem tokens, and of course, yield along the way. To reward consistency and most importantly to filter out the farm and bail crowd, Sonic has introduced a loyalty multiplier. Your activity in Season 1 sets your starting multiplier. This would be somewhere between 1 and 2. If you stay active in Season 2, this multiplier can go up to 3x, but that's the max. You go inactive, it'll drop right back down. You can track it live on your My Sonic Points page. Now, I was going through some of the comments on X and a lot of people had asked, what if I loop on Silo and just leave it? Am I still considered active? While looping is great, just parking and waiting might not be enough. To keep your loyalty boost climbing, you have to stay involved. Doesn't mean you need to go crazy, just small regular actions can help. And it's all tracked automatically. So just do a little bit here and there on chain or the app that you are using. Now let's talk strategies. The ones mentioned in this video would actually be considered low risk, safe, but definitely rewarding. So first things first, you want exposure to the S token or even better the LSTs like State Sonic, Wrapped Origin Sonic, Wrapped Angle Sonic, or Wrapped Meta Sonic. Pick your decks, it could be Beets, Shadow on Sonic, Swap, Metropolis, or Equalizer. Once you've picked your decks, you LP your Sonic with the LST and you earn emissions in the form of either Beets, Shadow, SwapX, Metro, or Equal. Now here's where the loop begins. Instead of selling your decks rewards, you redeploy them into this pool right here, the Sonic Pro Op Eco Points Hub LP on Beets. The next question is obviously why? Well, because it earns an APR of over 13% and it qualifies for 10x Sonic points as well. And if Beet gauges the pool, you get bonus Beet emissions on top. And what do you do with those? You compound right back into the LP. For strategy number 2, let's head to Silo. This one's rather straightforward. We are going to take a look at the vaults under the Earn tab. Let's filter by Sonic. And as you can see, there are over 100 vaults available. Let's take a look at this vault right here. It gives you an APR of 4.1% for your S token. 8 at Sonic points, which is incorrect. It's actually 12 at Sonic points. I checked and they haven't updated the points as you can read over here. Okay, so back to the vault. You get 12 at Sonic points and 3 Silo points per dollar per day. Now let's take a look at the USDC vault. It offers an APR of 10% as you can read here. 12 at Sonic points, which is again incorrect. It's 8 at Sonic points and 3 Silo points per dollar per day. For this strategy, all you need to do is deposit into the vault. Now on to the third strategy. Let's head to markets right here on Silo. I'm going to be talking about 3 in particular. There are a lot of markets. You can choose which one you want to opt in based on your risk appetite. But let's talk about market number 3 right here. If you deposit the S token, you get a deposit APR of 4%, 12 at Sonic points, 2 Silo points per day. And you could borrow State Sonic, which has a borrow APR of 2% and 0.5 Silo point per dollar per day. If you don't have the S token on you, you can opt for this market right here where the deposit APR for USDC is 5.8%, you earn 8 at Sonnet points, 1 Silo point per dollar per day, and you could borrow the S token at 2.3% and earn 3 Silo points per dollar per day. And then we have another one, which is Market 54, where you could deposit the S token and borrow wrapped origin Sonnet at a 2% APR. In case you're entering market number 20, remember to keep your borrow at the minimum. Although there is a 75% LTV, I suggest you keep it low in order to remain safe. Now you could opt for market 3, 20 or 54 like I said. For 3 and 20, the strategy is simple. You deposit the S token or USDC, borrow state Sonnet or Sonnet in case of market 20. Once you have that, you can loop as many times as you wish to, and when you're done looping in your last borrow, you can use half of your state Sonnet or Sonnet in case of market 20 to provide liquidity in the state Sonnet wrapped Sonnet pool on either Beets, which I'll show you right here. It has an APR of 4.42% and it gives you 12x Sonnet points. Or you could head to SwapX and provide liquidity there, which is what I have done. The pool on SwapX gives you up to 11.12% APR. You can see the breakdown right here. I deposited my liquidity in SwapX because Itchy manages the vault automatically. It's a concentrated liquidity pool and I do not like managing it. If you do not wish to provide liquidity in this particular pool, what you can do is, with your borrowed S token, you can actually go to the Origin protocol and swap it to Origin Sonnet. That way you get 12x points for the LST. And then you deploy that Origin Sonnet into this pool right here on SwapX with an APR of 10.71%. Again, you can see the breakdown. It's a concentrated liquidity pool. Itchy does all the hard work and you reap the benefits. This strategy makes more sense than entering market 54, where if you deposit the S token and you borrow the wrapped Origin Sonnet, you don't earn enough because the yield on Origin Sonnet is greater than what you would get from entering the market. But if you do it this way, like I explained, you end up getting the yield and you end up getting the points, which is a win-win. And with that, we've come to the end. I'll be covering Pendle strategies in my next video. Till then, you gotta go farm some Sonnet points and make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you're always up to date. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Bye.